Hello, hello! Pizza Packs here, and we're back with Outlaws of Thunder Junction booster bundle, bundle number 3. Got booster boxes on the mind right now. Alright, so let's get this thing open and get into it. Those are the others. We've got our nice little art thing. Alright. Our dividers, tokens, counters, all that good stuff. Really cool sparkly die. There we go. It's like really reminds me of the Jurassic Park one. Just a little different. Right. That to the side. In the white packs, we have our full art lands and booster, or not, God, boosters. Our bundle promo. And today has been a long day. Work was crazy. It has been this whole week, actually. Some nice foil full arts, then regular foils. One of each art for the set. And this one's got our regular full arts. And one of each of all our regular lands for the set. Very cool. Then we have a promo version of Key to the Vault, which was a busted card in limited. That's not what we're here for. We're here for these. The play boosters. Pull in and get cracking on pack number 1. Pack 1. Alright, we've got our commons. Excuse me. Commons. Our uncommons. Bonnie Paul, Clear Cutter. I believe that's our second one. 96. It is our second Bonnie Paul. We have Skewer the Critics from the Breaking News. Okay, put that there. We have Snakeskin Veil foil. Very nice. And a Full Art Mountain with Mindbreak Trap art card. Or Archive Trap. I don't know. It looks like it should be Mindbreak Trap, but it is Archive Trap. I believe Mindbreak Trap is also in here. Alright, pack 2. We have our commons. And our uncommons. Prairie Dog was solid and sealed. So is Spinewood's Armadillo. They're both very good and sealed. Oh. We have Ty Joaquin, Perfect Shot. 234. Remember, sorcery control deals non-combat damage or creature equal to that creature's toughness. Draw a card. Huh. Neat. 234. That is our first Ty Joaquin. Anguished Unmaking. Very nice. 35 off the Breaking News. That is our first Anguish Unmaking. We have Foil Highway Robbery. Which is an interesting one. Foil Soured Springs. Let's go here. Very nice foil there. And a treasure token. Those were their art cards. Alright, pack 3. We got a cool art card. Got our commons. And our uncommons. Doc Arlock, Grizzled Genius. I think this card is going to see play in Standard. But this card is actually just silly. Like, being able to make flashback cost less, retrace cost less, like all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Like, that's... Someone's gonna find a good way to break Doc Arlock, Grizzled Genius fast, or sooner rather than later. Pretty sure. Same goes for Marauding Phoenix. I could see Marauding Phoenix seeing quite a bit of play. Just being able to surveil repeatedly, and, you know, it's a 3/5 flyer for 5 with Ward 2. It's just a little silly. Colic Ranch. Not familiar with that one. Huh. Oh, it's just the top. We have Archangel of Tides. Very nice. And 2, that is our first Archangel of Tides. Love the new art on it. With the multi-shooter kind of thing. And then we have Decisive Denial. Okay. Magebane Lizard. Number of... Wow. That is rude. That is very rude. That's just an answer to Storm. And then we have Bristling Backwoods. And a stamped Oko Ringleader. Very nice. Nice art card. Alright. Pack 4. Silver Deputy was really good in the sealed event. Or sealed events that I was in. Conduit Pylons. I didn't actually pull any of these during the event. It's kind of crazy because it's an amazing land. We have our uncommons. We have Duelist of the Mind. 45. That is our first Duelist of the Mind. Nice. Then we have Ornery Tumblewag. 171. That is our third Ornery Tumblewag. They just wanted to pull out the brushwags. That's the whole reason this was printed. They wanted to give, you know, print a third brushwag. I'm sure of it. We have Repulse, which I believe used to be a common. We have a foil at knife point, a Forlorn Flats, and a Varmint token. Alright, pack 5. Why is my web camera lit up? Ah, that's spooky. Do I have Teams up still? Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty there. It's kind of freaking me out. I need to solve it immediately. And it was just, I was messing with the settings on Teams earlier. I just left it open and it kept the camera active, which is kind of crazy. Smuggler's Surprise! Alright, this is one of the chase cards for the set. This card is going to be problematic in Standard, I can already tell you. Being able to instant speed put up to 2 creature cards from your hand into play for 6 mana? Like, That, I mean, that's basically... oh, also you can give creatures you control with power 4 or greater hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, which is also an option. And you can mill cards and get stuff. Like, all of those modes are great, but it's an instant speed tooth and nail. Or half of a tooth and nail. The important half of a tooth and nail. And for those of you who are too young to know, Tooth and Nail used to be absolutely busted. When it was in Standard, it was one of the top decks. And that was with Ravager Affinity in the same format. Like, very, very, very good card. And then we have Tarnation Vista. This is off of Big. Enters the battlefield, choose a color, taps for one of the chosen, and then one tap for each color among monocolor permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that color. That doesn't break even till, or that breaks even at 2 and doesn't profit until 3. Interesting, and it can only ever give you 5. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let's see, 30 off of Big Score. That is our first Tarnation Vista. We have Cruel Ultimatum. Nice triple rare pack. 40. Cruel Ultimatum. Every time it's been available in Standard, which I think was just one time. Might have been twice. I very much enjoyed it. Played 5-color and Grixis Cruel Control when it was an option. Definitely a great deck at the time. Alright, pack 6. Apologies if I'm going a little slow today. I am very tired. It was a very long day. Probably rambling a bit. It's all good. We have our uncommons. Leading Reflection. Huh. That's an interesting answer to Atraxa. 3 Steps Ahead. Another card I'm very excited. Well, one of the cards I am more excited about in the set. 75. That is our first 3 Steps Ahead. We have Savage Smash, which is an uncommon. Daring Thunder Thief. That's an interesting one. And a Foil Island with Leela, Undefeated Slick Shot card. Really cool art on that one. Like the glowy whip thingies, which I guess are slick shots. I don't know what a slick shot is. Alright, pack 7. Alright, we have our commons. Our uncommons. Make Your Own Luck seems really strong. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, this card seems busted. Like, so you can plot an Atraxa? Like, that's crazy. Forsaken Miner. Also, that triggers Up the Beanstalk in Standard. Arid Archway. Aven Interrupter. Interesting. You know, it doesn't distinguish that it has to be an opponent's spell. You could use this to save your own spell, which is an interesting line that you could take. And then spells your opponents cast from graveyards and or from exile cost 1 or 2 more. Very interesting card. I could see this definitely seeing some play in other formats. We have Vanishing Verse. Very nice. From Strixhaven, if I remember correctly. 57. That is our first Vanishing Verse. Hey, triple rare pack. We have a cool, the Unrepentant. I believe it's our second one. 189. That, in fact, is our second cool. Very nice. Then we have Jagged Barons and a Golem token. Hey, 3/3 Golem tokens. I actually need a surprising number of these. Alright. Pack 8. One of the few people that still plays Blade Splicer. Woo. Does not seem like play in general. Our commons. Gold Pan is a fun one. Our uncommons. We have Breaches, the Blastmaster. Blastmaster, blast in. That almost went south really quickly. That is our first Breaches. He's 197. We have a Journey to Nowhere, which was originally a common, if I remember correctly. So that is available in Pauper, I believe. Then we have Mystical Tether, which I think may also show up in Pauper in the near future. Island and an ad card. Then last but not least, Pack 9. A reprint from something that's already in Standard, which also doesn't rotate with the next rotation. So, interesting one there. Our commons, Vile Smasher, Gleeful Grenadier. Right. Right. We have a Blooming Marsh, 266. Luckily, I still have mine from Kaladesh. 266, that is our first Blooming Marsh. We have Humiliate. Okay. With the breaking news. Then we have Foil Consuming Ashes. Full Art Forest, very nice. And an art card for Spinewood's Paladin. Very cool. Alright, well thank you for joining me on this adventure to Thunder Junction. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me know in the comments. What's your favorite spell with Spree? I am so torn on mine. Honestly, I think it's the common. The common that's a rune snag. Well, it's not exactly a rune snag. It's a Complicate? It's a Complicate that can make a token, which is pretty cool. But yeah, until next time, stay awesome. See you in the next one. Bye.